Hello, this is Abhishek. Today I would like to show you how to install Red Hat Linux within a virtual machine. Here I have a VirtualBox, which is a virtual machine from Oracle. Let's click New. Let's give a fancy name. Linux Red Hat. I'm trying to install Red Hat Linux here, so I have to specify the settings. Red Hat 32-bit. Okay. Next. This is the RAM. Since I have enough, I can provide about 2 GB, which is good. Next, I need to create a virtual hard drive now since I have none. VDI is the most popular option. Click Next. Dynamically allocated. Next. This is the size of the hard disk. You can specify, but what should I say? 32-bit should work fine. Let's say 32-bit. GB should work fine. Now the virtual machine is created within VirtualBox. Here I have to modify the settings. Why? Because I need to first of all specify the ISO from which I need to install Red Hat. So let's select. There is an empty slot in the IDE controller. You can select from my virtual machine. The ISOs. Here we have Red Hat Linux ISOs, Red Hat 9. I need to modify another setting here. Since SATA controllers are not detected within Red Hat, I need to remove this controller. So if you just start the virtual machine keeping the hard disk within the SATA controller, the hard disk won't be detected. So I need to first remove this controller. Let's click this button, removes the controller, and we need to add the hard disk which was created within the IDE controller. That should work fine. So you can add existing hard disk. This was created. Let's open it. So this hard disk is now controlled by IDE. You can press OK. Let's check network. Okay. Anything else? I think it's fine. So I press OK and start the machine. Okay. Enter. I don't need to test the CD media. I know it's fine, so I should skip it. Next, English, US English. Okay. Personal desktop workstation server. I need a personal desktop. Personal desktop I can modify, and according to my needs I can modify. Automatically partition, that's what I want. Partition table on the device HDA was unreadable. To create new partitions, it must be initialized, causing the loss of all data on this drive. Would you like to initialize this drive, erasing all data? Yes. Remove all Linux partitions on the system. Yes. That's what I want. Yes. Since this is a new installation, it should work fine. Red Hat Linux HDA2. Yeah. The grub bootloader will be installed on HDA2. That's fine. network devices. This is fine. These are default settings. Select the time zone. Oh, it's too short. I should put about 8 digits of root password. Let's put anything. Accepted. So let's click next. Mouse pointer integration. Some issues here which would be cleared once we install the VirtualBox add-ons. Right now I'm having to struggle a bit. It would install OpenOffice, Mozilla, Evolution, instant messaging. I don't need all of these, so I can customize this. I want to install X Windows system, which is fine. No desktop environment. I can also install KDE if I want. I don't need Office Productivity. I don't need let's see, Evolution, games and entertainment. Don't need this. Don't need let's see, some of them may need. For example, need an FTP server, and I also need a mail server and a mail server. That's it, I think. That's all. What's next? Now this will take some time to format the file system and finally install all the packages which I selected. This is Red Hat 9, the latest in line. My computer is quite fast. It has got an i7 processor. showing the number of packages getting installed. It's 500 total packages. It's not going to take much time. It's quite a fast system. Here I'm installing Oracle. I'll be installing Oracle within this installation, within this virtual machine. But first I have to install grid infrastructure. Please insert disk 2. Okay. Now I need to go back to my virtual machine here. Settings, storage, to insert disk 2. This is empty, right? It was ejected. I can select disk 2. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, yes. It's going to ask for disk 3 as well. So as I was saying, I need to install Oracle Grid infrastructure and then Oracle database within it. Oracle by itself is quite resource consuming. That's why I need about 32 GB of hard disk space, and I've given 2 GB of RAM. It should work just fine. Insert disk 3. Okay. Let's go back to my virtual machine. Settings, storage, select disk 3. Okay. Disk 3. Yeah. Post install configuration. Yes, I would like to create a new boot disk. It's highly recommended. Boot disk. Boot disk allows you to boot your Red Hat Linux from a floppy disk. Oh, it's not required, right? Next. Graphical interface configuration. Just go with the default. No need to modify anything. Red Hat. Starting up all the components. need to install virtual machine add-ons. Let's create a user account, like something. Password. Forward. System. It's working. Register my system with Red Hat network. No, not right here. Additional CDs. Let's check this out. Oh, don't have the additional CDs. Just forward. Okay. Yeah, so we have installed Red Hat 9 within a virtual machine. I hope this was a bit helpful. People trying to install Red Hat in VirtualBox. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Problems with mouse pointer integration should be solved once we install the VirtualBox add-ons, I guess.